going live?
Yeah, it always takes a photo, I think. No, it just goes live. And now if we don't lose the chat, we're early because I always screw up. 5 already. And 2 thumbs up and we haven't even gotten started. That is love.
Hello.
Okay, now the only thing we have to worry about is if we have a chat or not. But I think I might have to do the pup window.
Please write something.
Yeah, let's see.
Get you a wax slate.
Well, I'll just do while everyone's looking at me because we're early anyway, I'll just type.
Yes. That is such a fun thing. Viking pen.
We're a little early, so just gonna spam.
You know, my son used to work in Norton, and he always never takes his shirt off. So, and I mean, seriously, he is getting so much tan. And when he takes his shirt off, he has
Instagram.
oh god.
That is cute.
We all have Viking tan around here.
That's my writing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's red.
Yep. There we go.
You have to change your fingers.
We are in beautiful
That's okay.
Viking
It's not like the sun is
Valley.
gonna last for long anyway.
It's already gone behind the mountain. You can see behind it's gone.
We're not talking about that kind of sun.
Oh,
About the sunset.
does the moon come out when that sun comes out? Goes away? Blue moon.
Lady.
Okay, so now I can see my chats, but I can't see theirs, so I think I have to do the pop-out chat thingy.
Oh, and the fresa.
Well, you're gonna use mine anyway. So.
My lady.
Yeah, I can do that too. Okay. No, I don't like berries. Oh, she's true. I don't. Okay.
Herbal woman.
I know I don't like berries. That's why I'm not Norwegian. Okay, but there's some for you. No.
If you know what a mukbang is, this is a Viking mukbang.
A mukbang. What's a
Join
mukbang?
us.
Now we're like 1 minute until we're officially supposed to start, but you have it on.
Do we have the chat?
Nope, I don't, but I'm gonna cheat and look at somebody else's device anyway. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have to go through the...
Thumbs up on that one as well, also.
Hey! Oh, I just have to... Oh, you could just go to the link. That's okay. We'll do it this way. Directa! Okay, so there should be a... Oh, I can... It's going to echo, so we're going to have to turn the sound off. And then...
We're getting ready.
Anybody know how to find the chat on here?
We're not having technical difficulties.
We are not having technical... No, we are actually right on time now. It is now 6 o'clock. Where are you?
Hello.
First time ever without technical difficulties.
We made it.
It's plenty.
It's because summer is coming. Yeah. Oh, well, and Annabelle is here too.
I can find the chat
Yeah.
on telephone. You did that before. Did you know how to find it? The thing is, we can't see the chat yet, but we'll get that fixed. We're going to cheat since we're so many and use an external device.
We are having.
Okay, so I'm Karin.
We didn't promise anything.
This is Virginia Virsama, and then I did the lady in red, Mona. She's got a new dress. She'll have to twirl later if those hips don't lie and she can get up. She's sore. She hurt ribs. And then we have Kristin, Textile Hexa, and Annabelle joined us today. And we're in Gudvangen. It's not a fake scenery. That's real. The sun just went down. You can see it up there on the right.
I have to remember this picture.
Well,
Did you know how to does anybody? No, they can't tell me because I can't see the chat. How to turn on the chat on the phone.
I wonder if it's because it's not like logged on.
No, it should be.
I mean, this one. Here.
Oh, are you not? I don't know.
Find
There's
the
a way
chat.
to do a pop-up chat. I can just do it that way if you can handle looking at this lack of sun behind me. Oh. Unstable. There we go. How to view my chat on YouTube. 68 seconds. No, this is going to play on YouTube.
I'll put the chat here. Okay.
Woohoo, we got
If you've got the chat, then we can see it, and then
And we can say hello
Give
to
it to
everybody
me.
properly.
we can.
Thank you, Annabelle.
You're not the only one that knows. Somebody else had problems last time. Oh, there's people talking to us and we didn't even
Oh
know
my
it.
goodness.
Oh.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
goodness.
You have the weirdest text font on your phone. Okay, so no, a lot of people are talking to us. Mia's here.
Nice to see you again.
Suboptimal Design. Hello.
Hello.
Roxy's here.
Hello.
Ducks and all, I think. Linda, with the name I can't pronounce, is here. She says, "Ooh, early start." Somebody was.
Yes.
Now you know why. We did an early start. Kristin is here. Hello.
Hello.
That was me.
No, there's another Christine. There's actually your name is quite popular. This is a CH though.
Oh, look at the cat right
It's a turtle. Do you want to say hi? You want to? You're live right now.
I forgot.
I know, but you can come and say hi anyway if you want.
I can come and say hi.
Do you want to introduce yourself? You'll do a better job at it than me.
Hi, I'm Toril.
She's the.
Expert on needlebind.
She's the.
Why are you laughing?
She's the boss.
Not very nice, was it? No, not nice.
She's the boss.
Sorry, Toril. We love you, really.
Yeah.
Where's your Viking clothes? I just want to point that out.
It's actually in my bag. I haven't.
You haven't finished
The
sewing her.
newest one, yeah.
This one, yeah.
So,
Well,
Chris.
I've been doing a lot of other stuff today.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
Because we open
Getting you more
on Monday.
customers and visitors.
Customers. How many days till we open?
3 days. 1, 2, 3, not many.
3. And then the floodgates will open. And then you can all come to Viking Valley between 10 and 6 every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Even on Christmas.
Here's the challenge.
Yes.
A real challenge for you today.
Yes.
Teach me how to needlebind.
Oh
my God.
I don't think I have the patience for her, do you? Oh, we could do it. You're looking.
It is pure fear.
I said it. She looked it. We know.
No one. Why?
You have to pay.
But remove that knife before we start.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome. Have a seat, Turtle. Okay, so we'll read some more comments. Now I'm all sweaty. Oh, your mom's calling you. I'm hanging up. Okay. So Fibra is on there. That's the one from France.
Hello.
She made my cowl in pink. I
Yeah.
saw it on Instagram.
Yay,
I finally
I
caught up
saw
enough
it.
to see that,
So
and it looks
cool.
great.
We like pink.
Show me.
We like
I
pink.
need more yarn.
Let's give her the good yarn.
Oh,
The stuff I dyed.
get away.
No, okay.
You all suddenly
More
need medication
To teach, maybe we should use the big needle. She can use the moose. I know how much you like the
it's
moose.
a problem because she sat next to me.
You told me.
I
Sit
don't
here. Sit here.
I
you
made
said.
sure that there was no space next to me.
And there is no axes around either, no?
No. We
She took the knife and away.
I don't know if I actually brought you a needle.
Because my last
Let me give it to her.
my last project involving yarn,
Yeah.
the axe took.
The axe. How did the axe end up taking the last project you had with yarn?
It was too close to me working with it,
Oh.
so I chopped it up.
So
Trust me, do not give her anything that combines yarn.
no,
Was
She
that
got a lot of good qualities, bless her heart, but don't give her yarn.
but she's an ace at booking. So if you want to spend
Yeah,
money,
this is the new me. I want to try.
you want to try?
Oh, yes.
I
So-
wonder if I need to go and cook dinner.
And I have
No,
my
I got
reference
dinner.
here,
We're good. See,
okay?
You
I've
know,
got dinner.
but
We
you
don't
know,
have
it's
to.
quite waiting.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to have to go. Well, pick up a needle first. And you?
You do realize I'm going to get
So this is an ethics question. If you could teach your boss how to needle bind,
You can teach.
knowing that you might get fired for pissing her off, would you do it?
today's question.
Let's leave it to the Freeman.
That's why Kristin is the best
the ball.
option
Show me.
because she's
Oh
a
God,
free
no!
she's a free man, so
You need to go and pick up some papillon.
Oh, I just have. You don't want
Are
my
you
yarns.
Vikings or not?
We're
Yeah,
Vikings.
but this
We're
is-
in the grass.
This is a little bit.
Okay, let's see who we're ignoring.
Yeah, that's kind of-
Julie Miners is here. Hello. I'm just putting a little closer so people can hear. Suboptimal design.
Okay, if I want to survive this.
Hello.
Shut up.
Mukbang makes some sloppy sounds. I like that.
yay!
Arlene
At least
Cross.
one person knows what I'm talking about.
There you go. Arlene Cross says, good morning, ladies.
Hello.
That's right. It's early where they're from. Susan Youngman. Hello from upstate New York. Hello, Susan. She's been in the Zoom, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
New York. Yeah, not York.
I said New York.
Oh, I thought you said. Never mind. Okay, this is a little like that. Okay. That's okay for a little while so they can hear back there. See. Regina. Oh, yep. Roxy sends a gif of a duck. That's always good.
Hello.
Regina is here. Did you get dressed up for us, Regina? We only like
We
it.
did dress up for
We dressed up for you, Regina. Did you get dressed up for us? She got all nice and dressed up during the quarantine because there was no one to get dressed up for, so she would do that for us.
That's nice.
Yeah, so we like that.
Yeah.
The French one says, "Hello, boss."
Hello.
When France lets you, and when Norway lets France in, you have to come. Okay.
Yeah.
We get a lot of French Vikings here, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, they are the best Glima players. And the best looking
Oh,
Glima
look at
players.
this.
The lady in red.
I have a helmet here due today.
I have Einar log hair.
Oh,
It's a little on the greasy side, but it'll get better.
actually sunny, really warm. So I took the bike for a spin this morning. It
Yeah.
was just nice.
Oh,
Very
I
nice.
bet. Did you get your tire fixed?
I got my tire fixed. It's not longer flat.
No, no. You're a mechanical Viking.
No, I used the can.
She used to. I like that one.
I used the can.
Bente Solbjørg is her. Hei, Bente! Nå har vi snart åpnet i Gudvangen, så må du komme. Bente is a Viking that comes to Gudvangen.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's on tour. Hello again. Greetings from Marcus and Nadine.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep, we're telling everybody to come back now. Julie Miner says she loves teaching, and she wants to know if that's a new project you're working on there, Virginia.
Yes, it is.
Show them what you're doing. Now I can actually hold it to your hands.
Oh
my
I started the other day, but I haven't gone very far.
Those tiny, tiny, tiny stitches.
I'm making mittens
It must be
because the
something.
summer in Norway doesn't last too long. So,
No, that's true. It's almost time for fall.
oh yeah.
Peruta Florida is here. Hello, lovelies. Looks nice. The weather.
Hello.
It is.
You again.
It's nice when look at them back there. That is some serious concentration. We are studying the new beginner in her own habitat.
We've all been there.
This is good. See, Arlene wrote, yes, I would. Fibra Driada says you have better weather than me. It's raining here. Yeah, but we'll bring the rain back when we're done filming. Oh, there was no rain. Kanano Ito says hello. I think we lost her last week when I screwed up the link.
Oh no.
Regina D. Giovanni says, sorry, I'm scruffy from gardening.
Cool gardening.
Oh,
We like gardening.
Oh yes.
I was expecting like tea and proper British attire.
We're Vikings.
We're okay.
So even if you're not a Viking, you're a Viking too.
But now she's looking for yarn under the beds to try experimenting with the dodecahedron again.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, the little thingy. It's like 2, 3, 4, 8. How many sides does that have anyway? It's like a little thing if you're in the needlebinding group.
Dodecahedron, whatever thingy.
Yeah, that apparently somebody thought you could observe space with it, and really it was being used to needlebind gloves or something, or mittens, or that's a theory. It's all theory. at this
Knuckle
point.
covers thingy.
I like the knuckle cover. Can we call
Wasn't
it
it
a knuckle hedron thing?
I like it.
Yep.
Show them.
Fibra says there are, or Fibra, it says Fibra. It says there are some Vikings in France. How do you think? Oh, you gave up already?
You know what?
Did you get any? There is not even a knot on there. How did you? So there, what do we think?
først få noen andre til å legge opp først, og så lære det å nålbinde, og så kan du legge opp. Så det er
It's a bikini. Try it on.
You want me to?
No. Just okay. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't make this channel appropriate for kids though, so we're okay. She's making a bikini. This is
Thank
why
you, but I feel this is quite enough for today.
Oh yeah.
my 7-year-olds could do it. Now they're 11 to needle bind. Let's see. Roxy writes, my current British attire is pajamas.
Yes.
She's still in the quarantining attire.
That's nice.
Yes.
We
We like pajamas. We like comfy clothes.
We
nice
do.
clothes.
Let's see. What if I
We're
do?
all about the comfiness.
all about the
All about that base. Okay, so we can do this, and then there's like more view of us and less view of scenery, but we just have to talk louder
yes, we can do.
so that they can hear us.
So, did we go somewhere this week?
Yes. Yes.
What
we
did you
went
do
to
this week?
Loom.
Lom. Yeah, we went to Lom. What is Lom? Lom.
LOM is a place in Gudbrandsdalen Valley between Lillehammer and
I don't think they
West
can
part of
hear you.
Norway. And it's next to a very famous glacier, which is currently melting. And we were watching a live stream about 2 weeks ago from the oldest tunic that has been found in this country. It's Lendebre tunica.
Lenda,
Kjortel.
the Lenda.
Kjortel.
It's an iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
called
called
Lenda.
a Lendrenskjortel.
Yeah.
I think.
Are you leaving
It's
us?
actually
No.
in
You need
Lund.
sustenance.
It's
I'm
in
just
the museum
going
in
for my
Lund,
prize.
and we like, oh, we want to go there. We want to go there.
Yeah, because also I've been fascinated by this tunic for a long time. Jenny Högberg, hello, Jenny.
Jenny Vinden.
Yep, Jenny Vinden. She showed me the tunic once, and I was like, that is so cool. So of course, since we found out that it was there and we had the possibility to go, we went, woohoo, and it was so cool. Finally, I got to see it.
It was really nice. Oh, but we got to do something else.
Yes.
Kristin over there, she's not afraid of anything. So she asked him if we could see the recreation that they made. We touched it.
We saw the reconstruction.
We touched the reconstruction of the Lindenbre, whatever.
Lendebre.
Lendebre, yeah.
Tunic. Yeah.
You didn't get to
So
touch it.
we got our nerd on.
They didn't trust you not to throw it against the wall. It's got holes in it.
I've been there before.
There was also one more thing we saw at the museum.
Yes.
What did we see? What kind of mittens did we see?
We actually saw a swan mitten, and I was right, because I've always said that in the Viking Age they would have sewn their mittens, and there's been so many people saying, no, you don't do that. But we got proof.
So this
I
morning,
like evidence.
Peter Merritt sees your photo and calls me and says, I hear those mittens are sewn. I said, you need to talk to Kristin. She was just sitting there going, I knew it!
That was my triumphant.
Because everybody thinks they're null-bound or what?
So,
Hold us so we can hear you. Yeah.
So that we did.
Where else did we go? We went to a state church. Or
Yeah.
two.
We saw
Yeah.
two state churches.
The one in Lom and the one in Urnes.
Urness, yeah. Yeah, it was nice.
Very
it's
cool.
a shame that we couldn't get into the Urnes one.
No, we got there at 6 o'clock.
Well, let's face it.
So we took
The
our
most
last
important part is outside.
Yeah.
our last Corona trip and we went out with a bang. I think we were driving around for
Oh my God.
14 hours.
I was dead when we arrived.
Oh, but it was worth it.
It was very worth it. I was like, it was the perfect nerding day.
You need another one?
Everything, all crafts, all history, all everything. We got it.
I
So
leave you to the fun.
And not only that,
Okay.
but Kristin made us an
Chicken?
appointment
Put it.
to a lady who actually spin her own yarn
has her own sheet.
Yeah, that I can
from her
do.
own sheeps.
So
And we might have bought
Or
some
not.
yarn.
oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. So how do you think the blacksmith sweater is going right now? I've decided to start a neck warmer. So far my forehead is,
Hippie!
but it's so pretty.
Yes,
I don't know if the light, if you can see the light, but it's hand spun wool
hand spun.
from
No,
not
that one is not handspun.
this one is hand spun. It's still on the tag.
That's
Yep.
not handspun.
It was on the
I
tag.
told you.
She wrote on the tag that it was.
No, it's
The
spun
one
on
under.
Hillesworth.
In my head, it's hand spun. Back off, woman.
It's
You
spun on Hillesworth.
No,
And I got to say.
the sign said it did, but I will write down the link of where we bought it because you need to check them out. It's on Facebook. Naturlig, isn't it? No, on Instagram. Naturgul.
They have a web shop.
Natural.
There we go. What did you do? I didn't do it. Maybe we can put it down. Not very Viking, but she's trying to. This is how you cope with trying to needle bind. It's not for the faint of heart. So we're not open yet. So it's not. But soon. Okay, let's see who we're ignoring.
Okay, so needle binding.
Hmm.
Who is needle binding around here today?
I am
You are.
I'm
Karin
actually
is.
working on the triangular shaft.
I'm needle
Oh,
binding.
yes,
It's a couple of
coming
different
along
things.
Nicely.
Oh yes, it is.
My hat. The vegan hat, I
The
think it was.
vegan
Yeah,
hat.
I think they're calling that. And then I started something else new.
And you made a washcloth?
Oh. I knit.
Yeah, and
then came
Kristin
back to
died.
life again.
You did dying, yeah. She died, but did you die? You're the one that just.
Virginia didn't want to die with me. So.
And Virginia actually survived the road trip. She didn't die. I don't know how that happened.
Because everybody forgot to kill me, basically.
14 hours in the car. I think we were all dead.
Yeah. And,
Arlene said we had to save you from Tourden. She's passed out over there now. It was so
It was
hard.
too much. It was too much.
Yeah, I can face now the tax office and give a speech to the Prime Minister in 5 minutes warning.
Yeah.
Fine. But this, forget it.
Yeah, not everybody has the same super abilities.
I just need to stir the pot.
Kristen's gonna stir the pot.
Annabelle?
I haven't. I'm most likely giving you a hat.
A hat.
Yes.
And you were
Very
starting from the
nice.
bottom, clearly.
I'm starting from the bottom.
And which stitch are you using?
Mum.
And what is the name of your yarn?
I think it's Olafosloppy.
Olafosloppy from East Tex. I love that. One of my
I
favorites.
think it is. I took the label off ages ago, and
It's not quite the color I would associate with it, but otherwise it looks a lot like it.
it is part of that the Eastlands.
Yeah, it might be.
It's part of that Eastlandic range, but I can't remember if it's something else.
Yeah, might not be East Tex, but it looks a lot like it. It's just the
But
wrong
it's got
color.
the same labeling as like Olafosloppy and that sort of thing,
Could be.
but with another name that I
We'll-
do know because I bought it off Chris
Okay.
many years ago.
Okay, so we won't know the answer today.
No,
No.
Not today, Hayden.
Not today.
if I had
Satan.
my phone on me,
No, you're not gonna look it up, you geek. This is a Viking village.
I'm sorry, but I love my
Come
week.
prepared next time, or don't come at all.
Sorry.
You knew you were gonna be grilled. In this needle binding project that you're working on, Mona.
This needle binding project. So the sweater I started last Friday. It's now up to here. It's looking quite nice, I would say.
Oh yes.
It's called Sätersdal.
Set this doll the pattern, yeah.
Sätersdal pattern, yeah. And I have 13 rows of these to go.
The seed
No.
stitch or lice.
The loose
Loose.
lies.
When just the dot part of the pattern is called lice. I love that. Like the actual bug.
And then I will do the arms, and then I will attach the arms on this one, and I will then go like around pattern here.
Yeah.
And it has to be done in a week.
1 week. And you did all that in 1 week.
And I did some more on this one as well, though.
That I like that yarn.
Yeah.
That was the Hillesvåg
It's
Ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask looks like ask.
And it's finished to but 2+2.
Yeah.
So it's quite.
I love the green.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No dyeing in the Viking village, Annabelle. It's not allowed. And let's see. You everybody in there? Yeah, except for Annabelle, who's dyeing in the background. Yenny says, asking what everybody's making on screen and off. So we just went that round. Kristin will show her cowl in a little bit. She's stirring my food because I don't know how to cook. She is turning her cowl into, I like the TM, the Karin Byom cowl TM trademark, into the Karin Byom hood trademark. Because I ran out of yarn for the tote bag. Oh, she played yarn chicken and lost.
Oh no.
But I start out with the cowl too. That's what this one will be. It's the Karin Byom trademark cowl, and it will be not enough yarn for a hood, but I might have to buy some because I like it. So we shall see. I've tested the yarn and I'm liking it. Julie Miners wants to know if our Viking clothes are comfortable.
Yes.
Very.
Yes.
Very.
You
So
just
much
patch
more
them.
comfortable than modern day clothing is unbelievable.
Oh yes.
It is like we are wearing pajamas.
It's
Yes.
like pajamas.
It's very comfy.
Mm,
I normally wear my Viking clothes when I'm not a Viking,
she did.
so that's how comfy they are. And not to brag or anything, but this dress I wore like 5 years ago maybe,
Oh,
and 4
looks
years
new.
and 3 years and 2 years and 1 year ago. It didn't fit,
but now,
but now it fits. Happy,
You have been-
happy.
good job. Let's see that dress. The reason why it says it looks new is because the same person who made that dress made this dress. We're turning her into a Viking. Does it fit? Now we know that Mona's dress fits. Does your dress fit? How was your corona? How was the corona, the COVID-19? Your dress still fits?
I'm on knob.
And she you win. It looks good. Kristin sewed that dress. Is that Rondi Stoltz's tablet weaving, or did you do that?
Yeah, no, it's
Rondi Stoltz is a whole level I don't have the
This is,
patience for.
The second fit.
Second fitting?
Yes.
Third
because
time's the
we
charm?
had to add this much.
Oh.
Oh well.
So maybe it was the COVID too?
It was before the COVID.
It's before the COVID.
It was a long winter.
It was,
And now we have to
and a
take
lot of
out
potato
the-
chips.
No potato chips.
No potato chips. Let's see. Okay, I'm catching up on chat here because I'm way behind. Robin Woodman says hello, everybody. She's listening and
Hello.
watching while she's driving.
Robin.
Things are different in
Brave,
California. That is brave.
Annabelle, there's food on the fire.
Thank you.
It's good
And
food
Karin
too.
as well.
I've got some.
Finished food.
Oh, well, mine tastes pretty finished. Okay. Julie Miner says Viking age tunic. Yeah, it was. We have to write that down. Is it Lindem?
Linda.
Lindebre. Lindebre. Tunic. Tunic. Lindebre would be the Lenda iceberg. Because Bre, B-R-E, means iceberg. Or no, glacier. Glacier. Glacier.
It's
It's a
in
glacier.
Lomfjell Museum.
We can write that down. Blomfjell Museum.
I didn't read it.
Okay. But it is from, well, how many was 1,700 years old or something like that?
1,700 years old.
Yeah. Old tunic. And the arms were made out straight like this, but there's like they sewed the arm and then they sewed the armhole, but there's a gap. It was almost like one of those ventilation holes.
Yeah, and I actually think it might be because when we watched the live stream, they said that the tunic probably belonged to a young boy, like 12, 13, 14.
It could be.
And that's why the arms were really narrow. And the hole for the arm is bigger than the actual arm. So I'm thinking they can add on the arm when he grows.
They could make a bigger arm.
Yeah, well, that's my theory anyway.
No, I think that would work. The other interesting thing is, let me see your bag. Oh, your bag is not very, is it full? No, it's fine. Okay, so if this was your fabric, woven this way, so these are your hard edges.
Yeah.
They turned it sideways and bent it in half so that the finished edge is at the bottom, and then there's one seam going under one arm and no seam on this side.
Yep.
That was quite cool. So they didn't have to worry about finishing the edges to the bottom of the tunic.
Yep.
So it's worth checking out.
It was
Jenny Eriksson has seen it. She said the tunic is incredible.
yeah.
Fiber Dryad writes, nice, I have to try again and make a hood or a sweater. I'm not sure which to choose. Hood. Go with the hood. Sweater takes a lot longer, and let me tell you how the blacksmith sweater's going. Month number 6, and I still haven't finished it, but I did.
I'm expecting results.
I got some results this week. I am facing up to peer pressure. I have dyed more yarn.
Yep.
I have dyed more yarn so I can finish the sleeves.
And since we're open on Monday,
Yeah.
it's gonna be more needle binding, I suppose. I cannot knit during the days when we're open,
No.
so I only have to knit after closing hour.
Mm.
That means it's probably not gonna be finished by Friday.
That'll be a harder week for you to complete.
Yeah.
The
And,
pressure is
but we
on.
will be doing more spinning, carding, weaving, needle binding.
Hmm.
Yeah, talking to people if people come. We
Yes,
don't know
you have to come. You must come.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful road trip, and we've now, during the corona, found all these wonderful things that you can do in addition to coming out here. So it's not just come out here specifically for us. Waterfalls everywhere.
Yeah.
There's now hydro biking nearby, right
yes.
on the other side of that wall there, in case you want to be modern one day and Viking the next. There's also kayaking, and there's the Flomsbana, which is a train that goes up the mountains.
And you can, if
White
you have a
Caves.
car, you can drive up to the Stalheim Hotel, and the passengers can walk down. The road is now closed for the summer because the road is actually sliding out on a few places.
Yeah, the asphalt is actually melting.
Yeah, the
And
asphalt melts.
It's so steep that the asphalt is actually sliding down.
Really?
So, but it's really cool to walk there. Normally we do drive, and I went
Stalheim's
up there
clever.
with my bike today to ride down, but the road was closed, so I couldn't pass the gate. But you can do if you're walking. And I've been walking down there, and it's really cool to walk.
Yeah, it is.
It's like maybe 1 kilometer, and it's amazing.
And if you go from underneath, there's this path we did once where there are some stairs through the forest, and then you can hike.
Yeah, there's new stairs put in, so that was a bit of a workout. That's when we found out we needed to do some more trips.
Beware, your booty. Oh, it's gonna be Brazilian at the end of
It was a Brazilian booty, well, Norwegian booty anyway, but
Work on that Brazilian one.
do the stairs.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's actually making the fiber dread is making the call for a friend, but the merino yarn is a bit thin to work with a find. You could switch to something like Finish 2+2. It's related to Oslo, but involves more loops. Might take a little bit to get to. Stretch it as you go. Pull it to make everything lock into place. But that's a really good one for thin yarn. This is the thin yarn. This is the cotton one, and that's Finish 2+2. But because it goes over 4 loops, it's thicker.
I think we're all using Finish 2+2 right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing Mammon on this
Well,
one.
she's doing Mammon.
Okay.
And she's
We are
Mammon.
doing Finish 2+2.
I don't know what the hell that blue thing is in your.
Am I doing mine wrong then?
No, you just didn't get the memo.
Well, no, because I just asked Dinny how to join it onto the.
Yeah, you're doing Mammon.
You are doing fine. Miriam Hertel says, Karin, where did you get that awesome trencher you are eating out of? Secondhand store. I think it was somebody's shop class project. So then I did something you're not supposed to do with wood. I threw it in the dishwasher.
You boil it.
And then, yeah, just because I don't know whose shelf it's been sitting on for years. It might even have a signature. And then I oiled the crap out of it, and it is now my 10 kroner, which is like $1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Whatever.
secondhand shops. But these are easier to find in Norwegian secondhand shops because I think every kid has to learn how to make these in school. It's like every kid has to learn how to knit and crochet. So thank you. No, I did not make that. Runa made his own though. So somebody can make one.
We got new ones yesterday in Lund.
Yep, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we visited the Husflidsland.
Yes.
She's been looking for a set of 6 of them forever. A guy at Plymouth Plantation used to make them, but he's not there anymore. But there's quite a few people. Big Runa. Ask Runa. I bet he's not nearly as busy as he could be. So why don't you send him a question?
Is there still plenty of battery on the phone?
You have... Yeah, you have battery. But we don't know what a phone is here in the Viking village, so...
The light box we're looking
Yenny
at.
writes, older than Viking age. She thinks 4th or 5th century. Yeah, it was 1700 years old, I think they wrote on the sign. Yenny likes the yarn. Yenny Eriksson.
I think it was after.
Roxy says, no, this is when Tura was still learning that we needed a Viking referee. Roxy says, when you're learning to needlebind, we need a Viking referee. That didn't fly well with her. So fired tomorrow. Okay.
It's not working here.
No, I haven't even started my contract yet.
I wouldn't stay up night waiting for it.
It was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you guys. I'll be on the Nav diet plan soon. Nav is the welfare organization in Norway, for those of you who don't know. Julie Miner says, no, you have to have some patience. And she says she does not look like the patient type. But she can rock bookings like mad. Self area is here. She said the linen chemise, the chemise or whatever, is a nice color on you, Karen. Thank you. The green. I don't usually wear green, but it's patched to the wazoo. I put on a new patch just before. It's not quite so down yet. I believe in patches.
Oh, yes.
But it was nice when it was brand new. It's a Sinja who made my dress. I can write that. And your dress.
Yep.
A Sinja.
Swedish. Towers.
A Sinja. Anyway, Medeltids.
This was before I started making my own clothes.
Something like that anyway. You can find him on Facebook. She's from Sweden. So it's not an it's an A with 2 dots over it. Roxy said she's having a go with the telemark stitch, making a bag. The bag is a perfect way to test out stitches.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures.
Pictures. Yep. What is it? Screenshot it or it didn't happen. Christine is still working on her scarf.
Good.
Virginia's scarf, I assume. The one that, yay.
Can I just borrow your shoulder? Yes, you can.
Roxy, oh no, we already wrote that. Benta is eating dinner here. Good job.
Karin, can I buy a fork from you?
I don't know. If you find one, you can have one.
Thank you.
But I need it back. Fiber Drow says, I have a question. Are you living all days in the Viking Valley? Yes, we are. She's here every day. You've been here every day since you were here 6 months at a time, and then you came back in March. At the very end of March, yeah.
Yep.
And then you've been here since.
Yep.
I have been back 2 nights since March 11th. Otherwise, I come every weekend. I have to go back on Monday night after we open, and then I'll bring my kids back with me on Friday. We'll get back to Friday. Okay. Because there's a lot. Robin Woodman, yes, that is Annabelle you saw back there. Is it Plutilupi? No, it's not Plutilupi, that yarn that she was using, because that one's much... That's the thick one, isn't it? Plutilupi?
I don't know.
There's one that's really thin that looks like
I
roving.
don't think we know those yarns that much.
It's another name of brand by Eastex. Eastex has Alafas Lopi, which is thicker than Let Lopi, which is thinner. And then there's one that's thicker, which is like Lovika by Yarbu. And then there's a thinner one. And I think the thinner one is Plutilopi. These are Finnish words.
Okay, well, that's why.
And then there's a thicker one, and I can't remember what the name. Call it Maxi Lopi.
Yeah, Maxi is
Could be.
probably thick.
Lopi is just when it's one strand, one ply.
Okay. Yeah.
So I could, Fibra Adriada wants to know if we are recruiting. Haha. Go to this page, heimer.com, and look up Freeman.
Do all those come up in the chat?
Yep, I can see it popping up on here.
Okay.
So if you want to see what it's like to be a Freeman, Virginia is the one you have to make approve you. But yeah, if you're a Viking, you can definitely apply to live here either as a freeman, which is voluntarily, or apply for a job. And right now, this is not the season to apply for a job due to Corona, but you can try.
Yep.
Hello. So yes, definitely check it out and look. But you can come and visit here any day of the year if you want to. We won't kick you out between 10 and 6 o'clock. You can bring a picnic,
Oh yes.
hang out at the fire, take a guided tour,
Bring some yarn.
bring some yarn, learn to needle bind.
You don't have to bring yarn. We sell yarn.
Oh, you
Kristin
can
sells
buy
yarn. She will happily take all of your money and then teach you to needle bind. You saw how well that went with our boss. I wouldn't want to teach that one.
I was just gonna say, well,
You got kudos. Don't worry. You've got a lot of sympathy in the comments. Yeti says she wants to visit, but apparently she's Swedish and they all have the plague. Yes, we are allergic to you guys right now.
If you move to Gotland,
Gotland is going to be
you
allowed,
can
yeah.
come because Gotland is going to be allowed to come to Norway.
We didn't do the
Right.
Corona update.
Oh,
What is our Corona update?
I don't know.
As of Monday, Denmark
Are we
can
still
come.
doing Corona updates? I mean,
Yeah.
let's move on.
As of, no, because there's a situation that goes with it. Not that we have Corona, but just as who's allowed in the country. But on June 15th, Denmark can come in, but I don't know if they can go through Sweden. I think they have to come by boat.
I have to come by boat.
So
Gotland is allowed.
Gotland is now allowed, yeah. Who else is allowed to come into the country?
Finland,
Finland?
Shetland,
Shetlands?
Iceland,
Iceland?
and Greenland.
And Greenland. So we're still allergic to you, Jenny, from Sweden. Keep trying. Your visit is very important to us.
You can sit in 10 days quarantine in Denmark.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Yeah, because the quarantine's cut from 14 to 10 days. I think that's the only update there now. Let's see. She's Julie Miners is jealous of all of our comfy clothes. It's so hard to be a Viking.
They're very comfy.
Julie Miners also wants to know where you're from originally, Annabelle.
I'm from England originally.
That's a country, but where in England?
Oh, we're in England. Oh, everywhere. Born in Oxford. I'll give you a short story. Born in Oxford. Lived in
They can't hear you.
Gloucestershire. Then moved down south to the Bournemouth area. So right slap bang in the bottom middle of England. And then my parents come from near Brighton.
Were you a military brat?
No, I wasn't
No.
a military brat. My dad was a farmer.
Your dad was a farmer. There you go. No, because you've traveled all over. You're from more than one place.
Yes.
That's a trick. Jenny Erickson says that her Viking village is opening soon too, and at least she'll get to wear the outfits that she made this summer. She's been sewing a lot.
Good.
Yay!
Mhm.
That's
We
good.
want to wear our Viking outfits.
Yes.
Yes.
We like her.
We like them.
She is, by the way, you can see what she's doing. She is at Jen C. Erickson. I think there's probably a period in there or something like that. That's her on Instagram. You can see what she's been doing. She has been busy. Linda writes that she missed the easiness of wearing Viking clothes, so she's making a linen sleeveless underdress for modern life.
Yes.
Nilla Glessil has made a group for that Viking-inspired modern clothes.
Oh.
Oh, it is so awesome. I will definitely do that because I like my red dress, so I definitely want to make one, but I wanted to stop just after the hips.
Oh yeah.
So that would be like a tunic.
Yeah.
It's on my to-do list.
I wear my clothes, my Viking clothes, with modern stuff too.
I had this dress on all day.
All throughout Loam, she was the lady in
Loam
red.
and,
Oh yes, she was like everybody could see her. Like we were not going to lose her in the middle of a
Nope,
crowd. We could see her.
It's a bit much to say a crowd though, because I think we were about the only ones in Loom.
But considering the whole village or city of Loam, however you want to call it, consists of brown buildings that look a bit like that,
Yes.
you can see red.
Lady.
Oh, I
Red.
found you very well in the supermarket. I was like, "Where's Mona?" Ah, there.
Yep.
Arlene writes she would absolutely love to come to the Viking village, but she's not allowed to leave my country. Eventually, you will be allowed, and we will be waiting.
Come, come.
Julie Miner says she can't wait to come visit. All Julie Miner's booked her tickets, by the way. She's on her way. Bring your needle binding, pack a lunch, plan to stay for the day.
Yay.
We have campfires. You can sit down. No problem. Can't go in the houses though. We have rules. Normally you can, but not this
You
season.
can sit outside the house.
But you can
Yes.
look. You can look
You
and
can
see.
have
Yeah.
fun, chit chat.
And even if it's raining, we have roofed areas that they can
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
in too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's not a problem.
We're gonna take care of you.
Hmm. Linda writes as far as she misses the easiest of wearing the dresses. So she's making a linen sleeveless underdress for modern life, and people will never know that it's actually incomplete underwear. I like
Wow.
that. I didn't finish her writing when I said that, but that's kind of fun because technically it's underwear and
Yeah, well,
Viking underwear.
we're good with underwear.
You want to show it, huh?
Speaking of underwear projects, got anything you two want to share?
Oh, well,
What?
we might have patterns for undies.
Oh yeah, I've made
Knickers?
already two
Yeah.
two pairs of underwear. Is that how you say it?
Underwear.
Yes.
2 pairs of underwear.
Yes. So I made two already. Now I can have I can choose between moose and tulips.
What do you have on your butt?
Well, I haven't gotten that far yet because I haven't found any fabric. I
Oh.
looked at some fabric yesterday, but it was too expensive.
It's a shame that I've got linen in my house.
You could have linen underwear.
I don't think it's stretchy enough.
All depends on how you're gonna sew it. The
Yeah.
pattern I've got for Viking underwear is
Well,
This is
modern.
not
These are
Viking
jersey.
underwear.
Yeah, no, they're modern underwear.
Yeah.
I would love to see if she painted tulips and moose on her
It is what
butt.
I wear every single day. Well,
I'm with you.
How did you spend your quarantine?
and by the way, yes, they are hand sewn. Because
Yep.
who said you cannot have fancy underwear?
Yeah, fun.
Fiber Driad says she wants to come visit and learn more on her origins. Yes, she has a small part of Norwegian origins. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not Norwegian at all.
Like where?
neither.
Where in Norway?
Where in
Do you
Norway
know?
does your family come from? Fiber Driad. Self-Fairy says it is wool then. Yeah, the yarn was wool. Maria Lynn Hill made it. Woohoo! She just made it. That was a while ago. I'm slow. But Maria, you're allowed to come into Norway from Monday. Rondi Stoltz was here. She is the one that does a lot of tablet weaving, really amazingly insane tablet weaving. I should write her name. But she is not on Instagram, but she has a book at least. And a webpage, yeah. She did write a book on needle binding, a little one. So you can check that one out. But anyway, I talked to her. She is definitely up for a needle binding meet in September-ish.
Yep.
Game on. We are so doing it. We just have to see if Sweden's allowed to come. So Jenny, if you move to Gotland, she writes, yes, they've always been special, she says. That sounds like Lars Magner. Jag är inte svensk, jag är skånsk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not Swedish, I'm from Skåne.
Like we say here in Norway, I'm not from Norway, I'm from Bergen.
Miss,
I'm not from Bergen.
I'm from Bergen, yeah. Miss Sandy's here.
Yeah.
Miss Sandy. I'm assuming that Ulrika is with you. So we're just going to wave too. Julie Miner says she has so many questions about Viking life and how you get into becoming Vikings. She is going to be a pain when she comes to visit.
Nice.
Too bad Vikings didn't have coffee, but we do have tea.
We have Arabian bean soup.
Arabian bean soup, double burned magic bean soup, the Loki brew. If you bring it, we'll drink it. Wait, that sounds bad. Never mind. Okay, sorry. Jenny Erickson says.
That's probably true as well.
Jenny Erickson wrote in her. Yeah, it's actually the boss. No, she left, right? Yeah. No. Jenny Erickson wrote her correct spelling on there, so you can check out her Instagram. Julie Miner says, pack a lunch, no food serving. Yes, we do have food serving, and we would love you to spend your money here. So you may choose to eat like a Viking, or you could choose to eat more modern in the diner next, right outside. We have a cafe inside too that should hopefully be open for them.
Oh yes, it's opening hours. They're gonna be open more hours now.
Yeah, I think it's 11.
They just opened from 11 to 11 as to today.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Before it was 6 to 2, but we're getting back. And then there's the Fjordtel, the hotel just 1 minute over the beautiful little bridge that when you go across it, you're like, nying, nying.
It's a hängebro.
Hängebro, a hanging bridge, a suspension bridge. So then when you walk on it, if you like all go in sync, you can make Virginia fly. A new way to kill Virginia. Death by suspension bridge. We have to try that one.
Yeah, well, if you come into the water with me, the
And I
water
say-
is cold in these fjords.
Absolutely freezing.
And of course Ulrika's there.
Of course.
Is the price different? Wait, would it be best if I buy tickets to the village online, or can I just buy tickets at the gate? You can buy tickets at the gate. I don't know if there's a price difference. Do you?
No,
it's not.
there's
I think it's the same price either way. Yeah. I
And
think
if you buy it at the gate,
yeah.
you get to talk to the famous Vikings that's gonna be in the
Hmm.
mouth covers.
No, actually,
Oh,
we're
and
not gonna have.
we don't have to wear those.
No,
Not in the gates
No.
either. Is that? Oh, okay.
No, so that will be fine. You will probably have to use a lot of antibacterial if you're going to
yes,
throw
that you
axes
will.
and do archery or anything like that. For the guided tour, you won't have to wear a mouth cover or anything because
Cool.
it's a pretty good distance. It's a big village. You're going to have a pretty easy time staying away from your guide and still be able to hear him.
And if not, we have swords. We can make you keep the distance.
Yeah.
6 feet back, mother. Odin.
As I said, it's not child friendly.
Come and meet the Vikings.
We'll have fun.
Maria writes, I know, but that doesn't help if I need to be in quarantine 14 days in Norway before attending the village. Not anymore, because Denmark can come in without quarantining now, as of Monday. Coming Monday, 15th. So you don't have to, that's the rules are getting updated every Thursday, I think. So Denmark does not have to quarantine to come in, but I don't know if they'll let you drive through Sweden. So you have to check that out.
Take
So
them
Maria,
out.
you're special. You need to really tease Jenny about that because she wants to come, but unfortunately she's Swedish and we're not talking to them right now.
I have a plan.
Yeah.
Because Virginia and I, when we want to, well, maybe we want to do something that we're not allowed to, then I don't speak Norwegian. I don't know any Norwegian. And she goes Spanish. Norwegians don't speak Spanish. So that's how we do it.
Okay. Should I tell the story?
Yeah.
I think we need a story explanation here. While
When Mona and I went to Hamar, there is this wooden hotel.
Wood Hotel.
The wood hotel that
You can find that on. It's
Yeah.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
world's largest wooden building.
It's huge.
Yeah. So anyway, there is like a viewpoint or something in the.
That open
the-
now.
Yeah, it's open. In the last floor of the building. So we were like, oh, we want to go there. We want to see whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But we were not sure if it was open. So we just went first straight into the elevator and pressed the button. It was not going anywhere. So then we went all the way to reception and we came up with this plan. We were going to speak English between ourselves. Plus, I was going to fake a conversation with my mom in Spanish. So there I am, like, oh mom, yes, blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, oh, we don't know anything. We just want to see the view.
Were you wearing your Viking dresses at the time?
No.
Okay.
we were not. So, but it didn't work.
Didn't work.
They didn't buy it.
Hmm.
But we're gonna try that type of way of doing it again because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably not very many Norwegian that speak Spanish,
Yeah.
so we will get away with a lot of stuff, I think.
You could do it.
So I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. Actually, I'm not, but I'm from Spain.
That's a British TV series that comes from. I know nothing.
Faulty
Just look it up.
Towers.
Google. Yeah, Faulty Towers. Go onto YouTube and look up I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. And you'll see it's fun.
I know nothing.
We say that a lot in Norway though. I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona.
Yeah, actually, the first time I heard it was here in Norway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. First time I ever heard it was here in Norway too. Julie Miner says I don't like the Loki brew. The Loki brew, no problem. Tea is my jam. See what
Join
you did
us
there.
in the
Tea and jam.
gang.
We have tea.
And
we
the
have
tea we
stinging
drink
nettles
a
everywhere.
lot.
And actually, soon we're gonna be able to go and pick raspberry leaves to make raspberry
Yes.
leaf tea.
Yes, yes. That's supposed to be really good for your feminine issues.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. But look it up. It's actually true. I had to. Yeah. Anyway. Fiber Diada writes, sadly, I don't know where my family would come from.
Oh.
He was the child of a stable boy with a duchess or a countess. We did not know more about him, but he was adopted. You got some drama in your family. I like it.
God.
Is there like a name? Last name, maybe?
Maybe I asked him. Yeah, if he was adopted.
Sorry.
Julie Minus is excited.
Good.
And she's going to be living there. Oh, yeah. New ticket every day. You're fine. We have camping just over there. We have camping just over there and camping just over there. 2 hotels over there. We'll set you up. But you're paying. You could camp in the mountains. I don't recommend it.
Because next to the...
Which avalanche would you like to park your tent under? They did that. Some idiot did that, and the farmer comes out and tells them to move their tent. I wouldn't put your tent there if I were you. We have avalanches here. No, we'll be fine. Then there was a big boom, and they woke up, and within 1 meter of their tent was this rock that was probably about half the size of a car. Yep. I think they'll listen now.
think so.
Ulrika says, Mona, that dress looks gorgeous on you. Missing you all. I think you need to stand up and take a spin if your ribs can handle it.
My ribs are fine.
Yay, Ulrika.
There she goes.
Ulrika.
Spin it.
Woohoo!
Look at her go.
That.
Lady in red.
Lady in red.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Yeah.
With the sound of Vikings. That could be bad. Oh.
Well, if I'm gonna
I think you
use
should keep it
here,
that red instead of
If
coloring
I'm
it.
gonna use it here, I probably have to.
No,
No.
that red is okay. Mona wants to
My
dye
red-
her dress because
My
she thinks
red
it's
linen
too
dress
bright.
is pretty much the same red,
Really?
and I wear it. And
Come with a comment. Do you think Mona should dye her dress or not? It is almost like Christmas red if it doesn't show up correctly on your camera. Should she dye it or should she leave it? What do you think?
It's matter red when you know how to start with.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Randi said.
Yeah, because if you put too much heat in the matter, it goes orange. But if you do it just right.
I don't want it to be orange, but
No, but if you dyed matter root, it would just right. It would be that way.
Yeah.
It's people like me who screw things up. I haven't even tried yet, actually, with matter. I should do that.
Yep.
Regina Di Giovanni says 2-meter swords. We have spears.
yes, we have spears,
We have Dane
and
axes
we have
too.
throwing axes. We have Dane axes. We have some mean combs for combing wool.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but you gotta
What
get
I
a little
can
closer.
tell you for that, well,
Oh.
you can throw it.
In the pass the cup one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, pass the punch. Pass the punch.
We can be, we can make you stay away.
There's lots of ways you can die in this village.
Yeah, believe me.
And we have helmets, so we will wear helmets.
Maria says, yes, the village rules were different. Yeah, but that's why they say you have to keep updated on the COVID-19 regulations in Norway because they are changing constantly. And if we wrote a new post every time they changed, we wouldn't have time to do anything else.
They're waiting in New Zealand as well. They want to come to Norway. They want to come and see us, but they are not allowed out of the country.
Yep. So if Norway says you can come in and you don't need to quarantine, then you shouldn't have any problem coming into the village. So that is good. If you need to quarantine, we'd prefer if once coming into Norway, if you needed to quarantine, then we'd prefer you quarantine before you came in here. But Denmark doesn't have to quarantine on the way in. However, if Norway came to Denmark, they have to quarantine for at least 10 days before entering a major city like Copenhagen.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting. So
The
clearly
thing
we
is,
like Denmark more than they like us.
We read in the paper 2 days ago, wasn't it, that the number of corona cases were tripled
Yeah, in Oslo.
in
Yeah.
Oslo. So I
Luckily,
see
we're far away.
I see why they want to keep it away from big cities.
Oslo is 5.5 hours from here, 5 hours from here. Bergen is three hours from here. Oh, Julie Miners booked a room at Fjordtel. Ooh, you're gonna like it. You just made my boss very happy. Yeah, because she
Wow,
Mhm.
you're really coming.
Mhm.
This
That
is
is
so
so
cool.
cool.
This is so cool.
Oh my God, here we know each other through this screen, and all of a sudden we can
Mhm.
meet some of
we're not
them.
getting any work done that day.
Oh, no.
Coming.
When are you coming?
When are you coming? I know she booked it, but
Well,
what is
we
the
want you here.
She wants to know what is the construction of the dress. Your dress and my dress are technically medieval
It's
because
medieval.
it's got a seam there and there.
It doesn't have this.
Yours is Viking. What is the cut on your dress? And yours is Viking.
Basically, it's a rectangle
Mm-hmm.
that is folded in two, and you have gussets from your waist down.
Hmm.
And this got no arms, but normally you attach the arms and you have like square gusset under your arm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have a gusset? No, you don't have one under yours. No,
It's really simple.
you don't have a gusset under yours. My red one does. Oh yeah, you do. You have a square gusset. I don't know if you can see.
You can't see.
You can't
Show
really
your
see
arm.
it.
Show your armpit,
Can't
Annabelle.
really see it, but I have got a square.
We just like you sitting there with your arm over your head, so it doesn't matter.
Can't see it, but there is a square gusset underneath it, but it sort of turns into a diamond once it's all together.
Yeah, you can call it a square or a diamond. It's the same. Yeah, my red one is like that. Benta said, "No, Mona, don't color it. Your dress, leave it the way it is." Benta Solberg says you have to. Solbjorg, she will be
Okay.
here. Benta has to come. She doesn't live that far.
Okay. Thank
Ulrika says you can't dye the dress. Julie Miner says you can't dye the dress either because it's madder red. Maria Lynn Hale says it's perfect as it is, Mona. Regina is yelling at you, leave it as it is, XXX. Arlene the Crossres, don't dye your red dress. It's absolutely beautiful with your blonde hair.
Okay.
Miss Andy, now we know he knows what he's talking about. He says, leave it as it is. Susan says, no, love the red. All right, so I'm thinking you should dye it.
Okay, I will not dye it then.
Nope, nope.
Less work.
Nope.
Less work. Thank
She's
you.
leaving it as it is.
Yeah.
We're a little over an hour, but we can finish because we started early.
There is a dyeing class next weekend if you want to join in.
Tell us about your dyeing class.
We're gonna dye with madder if you want to.
And then
Just-
we have more classes coming up this month. We have a smithing class too.
Yeah, we
And
got
you
a
have-
dyeing class tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's only yellow green, but next week it's madder. We're gonna play with madder and different temperatures. We have a smithy class that's fully booked by now, and we have a needle binding class the last weekend.
Yeah. With the smithing class being booked though, that just means we'll do more.
Yep.
So that's good. So things are happening in Gudvangen. Keep an eye out on vikingvalley.no. Jenny Erickson writes, everyone seems to think that Sweden is Stockholm where the virus is rampant. No one likes us. I actually think Sweden is Gothenburg because it's closer to where I live. But I get what you're saying because Stockholm is also a big city. Oslo is nice for stitches or yarn, right? Fiber Adriana. I like that one. Much better for stitching than. She's coming the 16th and 17th of July. She might be slightly limping. That's just more historically accurate.
Oh yeah, we're
not,
Vikings.
Not happy about the limping, but you know, happy you're coming.
We're Vikings.
Okay, so we are a little over 1 minute. What are you doing this week? 1 hour, I mean. What are you doing this week?
I am gonna knit for my life.
It's time for you to knit
For your life!
What are you gonna do, Karin? Are you gonna
We might be watching drag queens. I'm going to finish a blacksmith sweater. Do you believe me?
have you heard it before?
Huh?
Have you heard it
No,
before?
I don't know what they're talking about. I promise I will not buy any yarn and start something new. That's 2 weeks in a row now. I will finish with me because I have bigger plans. What are you doing this week?
I am now currently tablet weaving for the straps for my little purse.
The video.
Yes, which hopefully will be on Sunday. I will upload it. Yeah, it's almost done the band, so should be on Sunday. I will upload the video, and then I don't know. I will have to figure something out.
I bet it has tiny stitches.
I'm so jealous of
Annabelle, you're here for another week. What are you doing?
Yes, I'm going to be needle binding hats and all sorts of things and getting myself back into needle binding. I have been knitting.
You're gonna do storytelling.
And you're going to do storytelling. We're going to make you do that.
Storytelling.
Kristen, what are you doing this week?
I'm gonna die several times.
Oh, please don't die.
Welcome to the club.
And I'm gonna do some tablet weaving, sprung, needle
Course
binding
teaching.
after-
Your shawl. Show that real quick, by the way. We didn't see that because Twirl was learning. And you've been taking pictures of how you turn those rows, haven't you? Yep.
So I'll post it on my blog.
Checkered textile hexa. It's further up there. Okay. So what I am doing on Monday, I'm going back to, after we are closed for the day, I'm going to go back and get my kids. I'll be in Vespi for until Friday, and then I come back on Friday.
Yay!
But they want us to still do the Viking Nalbinding on Friday, even though I won't be here early enough. I come about 2 hours too late. So Kristin has offered to her use her computer and my account and her own internet link, so we don't have issues like last week, and run it anyway with these guys. So I trust you'll take good care of them. Whoever's here.
And her.
Yep.
I'm gonna be off on Friday because my
Oh, you're also ditching the place.
My youngest turns 19, and my granddaughter turns the big 10.
Woo! So you're also going to be missing. So it's at least you three and whoever else is. I think Marita's here then too. Yeah. Whoever wants to sit in front of the, maybe not Twirl. Twirl doesn't get to sit in front of the computer anymore. She's banned. Nobody throws needle binding and gets away with it. Oh, but it'll still be next Friday at 6 o'clock. And yes, Maria writes, see you all Sunday on Zoom. If you go to one of the needle binding groups on Zoom, or look up Anne-Marie Decker, I know on Facebook, and look up Anne-Marie Decker, you'll see the address for the Zoom chat. We are often on the B chat because, which is 10 o'clock US time and 4 o'clock our time or something. Different time zones anyway, but that's because the other one, the A class is, or the A Zoom is at 2 a.m. in the morning for us on a Saturday. We might be up, might not be coherent, but we might be up.
Might not be appropriate.
So you should definitely go and join that. Regina says ready, steady, knit, by the way. Okay, so they will see you on Friday. I will be able to watch on Friday from my car, but I will obviously not be able to
Sorry?
type. I can listen.
Oh, good.
I can listen. I can listen. No, I can't watch the thing, but I can listen it anyway. So bye. See you guys on Friday.
See some of you Sunday. All of you should check in on the needle binding Zoom though.
Yes, do the needle binding Zoom.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Where's the end button? I can't find my mouse. I found it. Bye. Do you want to end? Yes.